Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we're learning how to create a stock transfer request while managing an order for a manufactured product. So we'll firstly navigate to products and items where we can see a list of products. So what we have done here is we've created a category CPU where we've mentioned an assembled product or a manufactured product, and it has a certain set of raw materials or components, which are these four products. So we can quickly see that by navigating inside the modifying of the assembled product and the set BOM. So as you can see that these four are the list of bill of material items that have been added for the assembled CPU. We'll also quickly go ahead and check what is the inventory level of these products. So we navigate into the stock and we head over to search the category. So we see that the product quantity of the assembled product is 0 and 100 each for all the raw materials. So we will now head over to the order creation. So we'll navigate to orders and click on the new button to start creating a new order. So we can mention the details like invoice number, invoice date, due date, etc., and assign a status based on your requirement. And also now specify the customer. So we would select the customer and select what billing address and shipping address does it have to go under. So to select the item now, I can either scan through a barcode or I can search the item by the name of the product. So in my case, I have just created the product and I'll be searching it here. So I have selected assembled CPU and assume that there are 4 quantities of assembled CPU required for this order. And now I'll be quickly able to also look at the stock availability using this button. It'll ask me to create an order, so I'll click on yes. Now for this respective warehouse, these are the details that I can see, that 4 are the ordered quantities for the assembled CPU, and automatically we also see the list of bill of materials that are added inside assembled CPU. So in my case, I will also be able to look at the needed quantity. So the needed quantity tells me the number of quantity which are needed to fulfill the particular order. I will also be able to look at the available quantity since I see 100 each of these available in the warehouse. And I see the short stock quantity, which redirects me to generate a manufacturing request. So in my case, if let's assume that the raw materials are not available in my warehouse and I want to generate a stock request to another warehouse where they are already present. So if in case the manufacturing is, since the quantities of the product is available in the California warehouse, let's assume that the Bellevue warehouse is where the manufacturing is going to happen. And now if we see that under the available quantity, we see 0 as the available quantities because the California location had the 100 quantities. Now let's assume that we see that the manufacturing is happening in the Bellevue warehouse, but the stock is available in the California location. So I can quickly go ahead and generate a stock transfer request from here itself. So I can generate a stock transfer request or a direct stock transfer from here. So to intimate my warehouse team who's sitting at the California location, I am generating a request which is being requested by the Bellevue warehouse, and this is being sent to the California warehouse since we see that the location has the quantities available. So again, I will automatically see the items populated based on the requested quantities. So for the particular order to be fulfilled, there were 4 quantities of each raw material required, so it has automatically populated those values here, and I can now click on save to generate a stock transfer request. So I can just quickly click on create again to save the changes, and I see the order created. I will now be able to look at the request when I navigate back to inventory and stock transfers. So in my stock transfers, this is the module that shows me a list of all the stock transfers that are happening and also the stock transfer requests that are incoming. So I'll be able to segregate the list of stock transfer requests based on the status and also based on the type of the transaction. So if I check on this, click on this stock transfer type, I see stock transfer request and correction and stock transfer. So I'll just click on stock transfer request and apply. So I would only see the list of stock transfer request. So this is the one which I just generated, and I'm also able to see the particular request transfer number. So this has been generated from the Bellevue warehouse, and it comes to the for the California warehouse. I will now be able to convert this stock transfer request into a stock transfer by clicking on the context menu and then complete stock transfer request. So this is what the California team sitting in the California location would be going ahead and fulfilling this stock transfer request. So you will see that the quantities have automatically been populated, and we also see the available quantities in the California location. So you can again cross-verify that by seeing from is the California location and to is the Bellevue warehouse. So it's been transferred from California to Bellevue warehouse. I'll hit on the yes button. It's just asking me to verify if you want to keep it in transit or not. I'll click on yes. Now I will see that the status from pending has changed to completed. This means that the stock has been successfully transferred to the Bellevue warehouse. I will be able to see that by heading over to the stock module. If I navigate back to the Bellevue warehouse and I search for the respective quantity in the category, so I see 4 quantities each available in my Bellevue warehouse. Also, I will be able to see inside my California location we see that 4 quantities have been automatically reduced. So we see the stock transfer has happened correctly, and now we can go forward and complete the manufacturing by following the same process. So this is essentially how we are able to generate a stock transfer request while managing a manufactured item for an order. Thank you.